live. Lord, it's dying. What? I don't do insects. Oh, I'm recording. Let me go ahead and put my copyright on so I can get on with the Bell Collect. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Shoot, what in the world? Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. This is Ray All Day. And on IG, I am at All Day Ray. Just a little switch of the words. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, right, there's 2 bells. Hey, like the Bell Collective. Now, the bell you want to hit is the black one. You got to hit subscribe until you see the black bell. And that's the only way you're going to know when I throw out some more reviews. Like, of course, Belle, Huntsville and them coming back, stuff on Bravo, all the housewives, not all the housewives. Well, yeah, I pretty much talk about all the housewives when they on. They stopped doing the out of country housewives, so it's all good. Anyway, sorry, I'm blowing into my. Do you hear me blowing? I'm blowing at my screen, child. I saw a little dust particle. You know how it is when the fan going all day. Child, triple digits. And I love the heat. Don't get me wrong. I'm a summer baby, child. I'm a summer baby. But yeah, I love the heat. This doggone fly. It's dying, y'all. I know it's dying, but I can't stand no insects, no bug. I don't do that. Except for ladybugs. I love me a ladybug. If I learned that the orange ones are the girls and the red ones are the boys. Ain't that nothing? And they're all ladybugs. They're not man bugs, and they're not they bugs and nothing. They are ladybugs. But listen, Bell Collective, child, season 2, episode 6 had it going on from start to finish. Had me rolling on the floor a couple of times. I'm like, what? Is Glendale? That's his name? His name's going to be Glendale for the rest of the season. Maybe for the rest of the series, child. Because he is on my shit list. Doing Letitia like that, acting the plumb fool in the parking lot, messing up all the handicap parking and carrying on. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself, child. Oh, he made me mad. I'm still mad at him. Oh. Anywho, so listen, you're going to hear my rendition, my take, how I feel about stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's all allegedly speaking, of course. Now, I could be totally wrong. I don't think I am. But I could be totally wrong in my summation, in my memorialization of this show, child, of this episode. But you know what? It's all good because these ladies have me rolling, got me like looking up, sitting on the edge of my seat, like, what? She said, what? I know his ass lying. I know she ain't gonna believe them lies that fool said. Now, I can't wait to get to that part. I can't even say who it is. But wait till we get to that part, child. Let's start off, right? So Tamra, repeating from last week, they're leaving her grandma's house who passed. Rest in peace to grandma, Tamra's grandma. She was so pretty. Tamra is telling Greedy about his emotional connection he learned about. To me, he lying. To Letitia, he lying. To the BFF interior decorator, whatever her Taisha, whatever her name is, he lying. That's 3 people off rip that I know about that think he is lying, that believe he lying. Now, of course, when you in it, now I never been that chick because I listen to Logic. Thank you. Yeah, I said it just like that. I listen to Logic. Thank you. I never protected some man, my man, because I think some chick lying on it. First of all, I never been in no situation like that. I don't plan on being in any situation like that. I don't roll like that. Like I said, you hit this twice, we go together. Period. And that's till death do us part. Now, we may not get married. We may not even get engaged. We may not even be thinking down that road. However, when we together, it's just us. I don't do no 3, 4, nothing some. It's 2 people, him and me. I'm strictly dickly. Me and him. And I don't care if he do have a twin. It ain't going down. It's just me and him. Thank you very much. Like I said, Greedy just seemed like he's evading the situation. And I'm sick and tired of Greedy already. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he lying. Okay, when the producer asked him last episode, he giving all this hem and hawing and running around the track when he can just say what it is. But like I said, no matter how many texts, no matter how many phone calls, why does he have this kind of relationship with this woman if y'all together? You know, I think that's the part that's missing for me. And I'm just being REAL. Now, am I done with that part? Yeah, I'm done with that part, child. Ooh, anywho, Letitia, Marie, and Latrice have lunch. But wait a minute. Before they can even have a lunch, child, Glendale outside cutting up a plum fool. Child, this fool Glendale has followed Letitia to her lunch with Marie and Latrice. And they out there just a fussing and a arguing. But wait, the funniest part about that is you see Latrice from a distance looking like, You know that look, you're like, oh, I can't go over there just yet because they. Latrice is peeking around the car looking like, oh, clutching her pearls. I do that too. I'll be clutching my pearls when stuff be going on. And they getting all hot. Child, what's her name? Letitia was pissed off. She was like, why are you following me? I'm just going to lunch. He was like, I'm trying to see what's going on. You trying to see who? All because she wouldn't answer his call or text back or whatever. Girl, I was rolling. That's the part I was rolling about. Can't even talk right. That's the part I was rolling on the floor about, child. I was like, why? And why are they arguing in the handicapped parking lot? It's some handicapped people that need that space. They just take it, both of them in the handicapped space on opposite sides of the aisle, child. I'm surprised he didn't pull up on her bumper to make sure she don't leave in case he catch somebody. And you know how we do. Pull up to the bumper, make sure they don't leave because they ain't gonna ram my car when I catch them in the act. You know how folks do. But anywho, So he all pissed off, mad, and telling her she need to check her phone and don't be evading him, making him think stuff, and he losing his character all out in the parking lot and messed up the baby Spider-Man birthday cake in the process, zipping and zipping through the parking lot, almost hitting the crew because he mad because she ain't returning his call. Child, why is he is spying on her because she ain't giving him no loving, not enough play to make him think, it's all good as she should. Like she said, it's a privilege to be with me. I said the same thing. It's a privilege to be with RAERAES. Don't you know can't you see all this goodness and mercy? And I ain't just talking about breasts. I'm talking about all this, head to toe. Hello. What else happened? Child, he started out so tired. Oh, shoot. Well, so she finally make it in the restaurant. She trying to tell Marie what's going on, and then Latrice out there talking to production like, I ain't going in until she go in. I know what she was saying because I would have said the same thing. OMG. So finally they all get together. They all talking. Latrice walking to the table. Girl, I saw you and Glenn outside. I didn't want to go over there, but I was just looking from a distance. Marie's still like, what's going on? Child. So she tell her, about Glenn dumbass. She said, Glenn dumbass. Oh, I'm getting my life off of this. OMG. Where'd I leave off? Oh yeah. So Latrice walk in and she giving him the skinny on Glendale's dumbass. Hey, that's what Letitia said. Now, I got some choice words, but then again, I'm just on the outside looking in. I could be totally wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be totally wrong in how I'm assuming things and thinking things. And don't think just because I use the word assume that no, we ain't doing that. I'm just saying. Letitia's telling the girls about how, she couldn't sleep and she, they're like, oh no, what's wrong? She's like, no, I was just, happy for us three getting together because, child, Marie can hold a grudge, child, for nothing. Anywho, so they talking and they, getting ready for the baby birthday party and everything. And they're talking about meeting up again. And that's good. Letitia tells the ladies about Greedy being greedy. Okay. And they're like, oh, that ain't cool. But the whole thing is Tamra needs to I think Tamra needs to talk to homegirl. That's what I think. And excuse me, I think either in person or a FaceTime where Letitia is there and she's like the middleman. Maybe she holding the phone, maybe a Zoom. I don't know. But Tamra needs a real conversation. Like she said, I just call her up and just say, like, hey girl, let's have lunch. Talking about when she got issues with her girlfriends. Well, you got an issue with Letitia's girlfriend, who might be Greedy's girlfriend. So get it together, Tamra. What else were they talking about? I think that was it. Next, JJ and So Gucci catching up, child. And So Gucci telling him about the bull going on and Glendale, possible babies and all kind of stuff. And then she go in and kind of, talk about how they're trying to get, the house cleared out because all the kids are pretty much grown. Especially her kid. I think her kids before JJ are older than JJ's kids with his ex-wife Selena. And he got 3. We all know them from Bring It. Sanjay, Star and Sky, and I forgot. Oh, I forgot So Gucci's kid's name. She got a boy and a girl, but the girl is at home and she's 6 months pregnant. Now they didn't say nothing about no husband, no man, no, um, I don't see no ring on her finger, so she gonna be there a minute with that baby probably. But anywho, child, wait a minute. Next episode, it's gonna get some juice with the kids. Apparently, they reminiscing, talking about how things was, and people didn't want to buy using their soap and just stupid stuff, and how So Gucci's daughter never accepted JJ as the stepdad or what have you. So it's gonna be some drama with the kiddies next episode. Stay tuned. Look, this little sneak peek. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so JJ and So Gucci catching up, and he's they talking about Letitia and Glendale. And of course, he taking up for Glendale, talking about, oh, we don't know nothing. Boy, I'm rolling my eyes, child. Anyway, what else is going on? So yeah, they trying to get busy all over the house, and they trying to do it in the laundry room, and they trying to do it in the garage, but they can't because folks keep walking in. I'm like, well, shoot, lock the door. I will keep. Hey. Now, actually, hold on. I would take the approach to keep doing us had the grown kids came back to live with us. And this is what we already been doing. But if they trying to clear out the house, like she was mentioning, so that they can do it on the laundry room without having to, worry about somebody walking in. Okay, cool. Hurry up and get them out. Set some more rules, okay? Now that you have old, we got to make some new rules here because we would expect you to be up and gone. Make a plan, make sure and execute it. I know that's right. Well, got my notes, child. What's so many? Ooh, I had a whole page of notes, child. I love this show, and I kind of now you can tell I love the show because I wrote almost in complete sentences, not just little, note taking. Anywho, oh, child, the funny this scene was so funny. Another funny ass scene, but not. Wait, I got about 4 more scenes, child. Yeah, so the baby birthday party, Letitia and Glendale's baby boy birthday party. She was mentioning how it was real difficult for them to have a baby, and I can understand if they've been together almost 20 years, I think, or maybe at least 20 years, and the son is only 7. They don't seem like the type that wanted to wait, but I think I saw her Instagram, and she is advertising PCOS. I think that's something wrong with the ovaries. I didn't look it up. But anywho, I saw her advertising it, and I think that may be the reason, if I'm not mistaken. However, if it ain't, my bad. But big ups to her for, dealing with that, not dealing with it, but promoting and putting it out there for women suffering with PCOS. Anywho, child, back to the funny. The baby birthday party. Glendale and Letitia are arguing. I am rolling. They going back and forth. Glendale ain't gonna Glendale ain't gonna embarrass her, and she ain't gonna disrespect Glendale. I wish the child, they was about to get into it, because he was just pissing her all the way off more and more. And I think earlier in the day when he's zipping through and messed up the birthday cake, had his cake sliding all off the plate and everything. So she came in talking about the cake is all messed up because his dumb ass was zipping through the parking lot. OMG. OMG had me cracking up. So yeah, Marie, Latrice, Cliff trying to reel him in. Like, it's a kid's birthday party, y'all. If y'all don't calm down and shut up. And they already know that it's, hurting the baby. Cause I remember, was it the first episode? Or maybe the second, where we knew that Letitia moved out with the baby to her mama house, and Glendale was coming to pick up the baby, and he was looking all sad like he wanted ice cream and he couldn't get no ice cream, child. Oh, that poor baby. They just going through it, and that poor baby is taking the brunt. But it is what it is when you got kids and you divorcing and caring, or going through the motions, I should say, not divorcing, just going through the motions, It is what it is, I believe. Yeah, so they arguing, like I said, with Ree, Latrice, and Cliff trying to reel them in, but it worked a little bit, but they're still going back and forth. OMG. They going back now. Everybody is in a confessional saying, they need to get it together, and Glendale need to get his shit together, and they need to stop arguing and pretty much take the doggone DNA test for this baby and let's move on. That seemed like something Letitia would have demanded. I haven't heard her say that, but at the same time, I mean, are they cutting that part out? Because that's the next logical thing, is to get a DNA test. If the baby could have been conceived around the same time Glendale was dipping out on his wife, then hell yeah. That would be, before anything else, boo-boo, you taking that test. And you gonna pay for it. Not me and not us. You. Now, of course, any money coming in is money taken out of the household. But we all know you pay for that ish. When you go buy your soda on your lunch break, or when you go out to eat with the fellas or whatnot, make sure you put that DNA test in your repertoire. Because first of all, that wouldn't be happening with me. Because if I knew my husband needed to take a DNA test for a baby that was born during our marriage, whether he take the DNA test or not, we over. So I don't care about that baby, whether it's yours or not. We divorced and we got one, and don't bring that baby over here, and I better not see it with my kid. Oh, that's so wrong. Hey, I said what I said. No, but for real, I wouldn't be in that mess. I don't play around like that. Like I said earlier, we monogamous, boo-boo. And if you can't understand that, we ain't together, boo-boo. Yeah, so Glendale / boo-boo is talking all kind of mess, talking about he ain't gonna be disrespected, and she going in. She trying to they are having a hard time trying to keep that party going, but in the end it was a success. And I think the baby is 7. Their son is 7. I forgot his name, but big ups to him. Now, one thing I'm mad about: why in the hell did Latrice fix Letitia's hair for that scene? I'll be dipped and damned if my girl, who got a hair company / Fortune 500 off of hair, is letting me look anything less than. Oh, hell no. Latrice, you wrong. You wrong for that. Next is Marie and Akeisha, child. They having a play date, right? So Akeisha got 2 little ones. She had her babies late. I think she also, did she say she had PCOS? Anyway, her ovaries be destroying themselves. So, her previous pregnancies were all failures. Rest in peace to those little embryos and fetuses and whatnot, and zygotes, if that's the case, gametes, child, whatever they were. Rest in peace. They're in heaven. And they are bonding, and Marie has her 2-year-old grandson. I know we thinking about what happened. It's so sad, but we ain't gonna keep dwelling on that. We ain't gonna keep dwelling. We just gonna move forward. And yeah, so they're hanging out with the babies. And child, Keisha must have did her research on Marie because she came in with all the right words to say, and she looked like that type. Yeah, I said it. Aikisha looked like that type that would research somebody so that she can be on their good side. I think she was trying to make friends with Marie, knowing how Marie was kind of on the outs with people. So it may be better for her to spend time with Marie, who has the outs and who showed her ass, versus all the other girls who are more so bonded. Now, so Gucci, I think Aikisha don't respect as much. Like I said, she and her husband were kind of laughing at her name a little bit. So I kind of took that as a little, offensive. And even within this episode, both of them are sarcastic and smart asses. So I can see that Aikisha was talking shit about the ladies. Now, Marie said she wasn't going to address all the ugly comments that Aikisha said about her. She was just there to, have a play date and feel her out and get to know her a little bit. I would have addressed it unless I was told not to by Letitia. But then again, bitch, call me ugly and we gonna have to talk. Oh, so I'm ugly? I brought my ugly ass down with my ugly ass grandson to see. Yeah, like what? Okay, Aikisha. What else are they talking about? Oh yeah, so Aikisha got sentimental over, how the little 2-year-old mama passed, and and how she is with her kids, and she couldn't imagine not raising them if something happened to her. It is, you do get choked up for those of us who did. We're sentimental and we love our children and and their children and so forth and so forth and so forth. We're very nurturing and loving mothers. So it's only it's just like I said, it made me tear up a little bit. Even when I first heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, oh my god, oh my goodness, like, oh, 18, like, and child, I ain't. Anywho, I hope that the little boy will have a meaningful life without his mom. Poor baby. But yeah, they had a good time, and I can't wait to hear about the ugly comment. Child, the funny stuff. This was the funniest part of the whole show tonight. The funniest part, child. The guys went fishing. Off rip, Glendale is expressing his frustrations about his marriage, whether or not it's going to move forward, and all the things and in between. And the guys is listening like, oh, hell, we got to listen to this. But yeah, it's a guy's trip. And just like the women got to vent, Glendale is venting too. Of course, he's venting because he ain't getting none. Well, he ain't getting none from Letitia. Mm-hmm. Now, I forgot Aikisha's husband's name, but it was so funny because he was trying to, catch on and listen in and, and get a feel for everybody. He cool with folks, guys gonna be cool. It's just when JJ was talking about in parables and backwoods talk, I guess it was just real parable-ish, real, storytelling with like what Aikisha's husband heard him say 2 or 3 different things. He was like, what did he say? I was saying the That was he cute. Little big old bear or something. I know that's right. You to cut that hair off. I don't do them plait stuff. Sorry. No, hope you're not taking offense to anybody who got plaits and all that. I don't do that. You gotta cut that off. But like I said, they going, Aikisha's husband is just going in circles like what? He is confused about what folks are saying. Then Glendale said something that was really stupid. He said, it's always an opportunity to get some. What? See that part right there. Why is it always an opportunity for you to get some? I hope Letitia asked him that. Because I sure want to. Cliff got that 15. Because Glendale was talking about how, yeah, your woman is this and woman is that, and you got to worry about her whether or not she gonna go down the street to Johnny and get that 15. And like your husband was like, 15? God damn. He got who got 15 inches? And who are they putting that in? Because I'll be dipped in. Well, shut up. Anyway. Aikisha's husband is funny and sarcastic. He was just saying, yeah, so how do y'all like Mississippi? I know you're born and raised here, but how is it, with everything, in the state, and what do you like best about it and everything? And child, he said, besides the infidelity, what do you, then they say, oh, they all chuckle, but Glendale was like, oh, here he go. He had to leave from over where Aikisha's husband was to go on the other side because he was, oh, that ticked him off. He's like, oh, this motherfucker bringing up shit. I was rolling. Oh, shoot. Then they all just started going fishing, and Glendale betting folks he gonna catch the biggest fish. I'm sure you are betting you gonna catch the biggest fish. And Aikisha's husband ain't never fish. He eats the fish. He don't go get it. I don't even think he go get it from the You Buy We Fry. That's probably what Aikisha do, or they send somebody to go get it. Because he got money from playing from the NFL and everything. So I'm sure they live in a mansion in Jersey, child. So in Jersey ain't cheap. I think that's like double-digit millions, ain't it? I'm thinking about the Jersey Housewives and what they got going on over there. I mean, what, $8-9 million? That's double digits after taxes. Mm-hmm. Anywho, like I was saying. Whew, that was funny. So yeah, they're all fishing, and Aikisha's husband ended up catching a tiny fish that was way too small to even consider. They said, throw that back. And mind you, he was just pulling the pole out. He wasn't even reeling it or nothing. I'm like, ain't you supposed to? Ain't there some wire you supposed to reel in where the fish is on from the hook? Child, he was just pulling out the water, just pulling the pole until it came out. Them dudes was funny. So the end scene, child, the sister, did Tamra call it a sister-vention? Is that what it was? Oh, yeah, so Tamra hosts, I'll call it a sister-vention. Tamra hosts a sister-vention, and Aikisha is just, blaming Letitia for bad energy after Letitia's reading her. And everybody was like, no, it was you, bitch. It was you. Because everybody has something negative to say about Aikisha. And Aikisha had something negative to say at every turn during that so-called brisance. And I didn't hear Aikisha take any ownership any accountability at all for her attitude. But then she, like I said, she blames Letitia for having dirty plates and having an attitude about her complaining about the dirty plates. But more importantly, having an attitude from Rip, talking about, well, you already had something going on before I even got there. Wait a minute. See, that's textbook trying to turn it on somebody else. No, have fun. Just worry about you and how you were responding and acting. You said, well, I only said it again because I was responding to how you would see. All that semantics and rigmarole is all bullshit. If you wrong, you wrong. Don't just say you over there matching energy. If her energy is fucked up, why do you want to match it with something else fucked up? Again, stop trying to blame her for your bitch. Child. Then Akeisha's gonna say Letitia's insecure and envious or jealous. But see, I'm just gonna break it down like this. When I heard last episode or earlier in the episode how Akeisha called them ugly, something tells me that she was just referring to the darker skinned girls. Now, just wait a minute. Of course, she's not blatantly, who is blatantly, discriminatory or racist, unless their last name was Trump or a GOP. But for real though, it's just something about how Tamra introduced her to everybody, saying how we were part of the cute girl crew and we're all about the same age, okay? Let's just keep it real. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I really hope I'm wrong on this. But I believe that Akeisha is a colorist. And especially if you don't have the same grade and shade, you really are beneath her and ugly. It doesn't make any sense for her to call anybody ugly because ain't nobody ugly on that show. Please believe, no matter what messed up wig they got, no matter what they edges looking like, no matter what the makeup foundation is doing or not doing, ain't nobody on the show ugly. So what ugly? And then she wanna, the next episode she backpedaled and pussy popping, talking about she didn't say it, but Tamra said, "Now, bitch, you said it." So I can't wait for episode. Was that 7? Look at my notes, child. Yeah, episode 7 is gonna be the bomb. Hey, all these episodes is the bomb. I don't care what nobody say. This is my show. And I'm going to always give it what it needs to be gave. So, yeah, Tamra hosts a sister-vention. Akeisha's blaming Letitia for bad energy after Letitia reads her, not for filth, but she gave her a little read. And she was also, kind of not outed, but the resident gay friend, I think works at Goddess Locks or whatever it's called, was telling Akeisha all the tea about how they were talking about her. I'm like, see, it's always some busy damn body messing up the rotation. If you don't get out of here, you ain't even on the cast. But yeah, that was the end of the episode, y'all. Next episode is gonna be real good because they got some drama jumping off with JJ and Soguchi's kids. This fight here with Akeisha and everybody who she called ugly, child. Again, I need to see Tamra and Greedy's girlfriend going having a conversation in person or somehow face to face. Okay? Because I'll be dipped and damned if she go through this whole situation, IVF and whatnot, and this man is playing footsies with the interior decorator, as she called her. Because, like Tamra said, one thing about it, 2 things for sure, and 3 things for certain. Greedy is greedy. Why do you think they call him greedy, girl? Is that some sexual thing? No, because everybody calling him greedy, and ain't no female gonna call my man greedy if the issue with greedy is that he likes to eat. Oh no, see, we ain't gonna go there. So I know it's not a personal thing. I wonder what greedy means. I wonder, are we seeing what greedy means? Ooh, I'm just talking. But yeah, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. How do you like the episode? Did y'all see it? Child. That was funny. Ooh, it was funny. This review was long. You're just like maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to shorten up my my notes or something. But anywho, thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you could listen to my outro. Okay.